they're begging for you to take the Knicks. And believe it or not, the Knicks still have the best fucking player on the court. So I mean, he could easily put up 35 or something, and they could win the game. Uh, 6.5 to 1 that's a great payday. I say, look to find out what's up with Conley, and then maybe look to take that New York Knicks money line. All right, we move on. I had went into this expecting for sure I was gonna say the Grizz, but that fucking money line was huge. Couldn't believe it. All right, let's move on to another 6 o'clock game. We have Pistons on the brink of elimination at the Houston Rockets on the brink of being the number 3 seed. And really, there's no other brink. They're just going to be the number 3 seed. What do we have here? The Pistons blew a 20-point lead the other day to Toronto, and Toronto with 27 from Lowry made their comeback there. They've only won 2 of their last 12, which is obviously not what you would want to do if you were a team. They have to go 4-0 basically to get back into the playoffs. And they're playing. Looks like Reggie Jackson's going to be out again. And looks like Ryan Anderson might be coming back for Houston. And everything else looks to be pretty standard. You know who I like. Let's look at the spread. We got the Rockets minus 11.5. I think that's pretty fair. I probably would have said 9.5 or something. It's a minus 850 spread. No, minus 800 spread. This is a closer spread than the Grizzlies Knicks, which I think is preposterous. Fucking strange, man. I say go ahead and take the Rockets. So this is what I did earlier. I paired this Rockets money line with the Cavaliers money line on a parlay and got like a 4-1 odds out of the two of them, which is pretty good, They're not fantastic. I just think it's pretty unlikely that either of those teams are going to lose. So it works out for me in that favor. That Grizzlies is a shocking. It's crazy that the Grizzlies spread or the Grizzlies money line is fucking a bigger fucking spread than the Houston Rockets at home. That's fucking crazy. Anyway, that's what I did. I took the parlay there, and I think you probably should too. Moving on. All right, we go on to the 6:30 game. We have the San Antonio Spurs locked into the number 2 seed. Pretty much. I mean, it's generally, come on, man. What's wrong with you, fucking NBA app? Pretty much a foregone conclusion there. Taking on the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas. The NBA app is not working. Okay, there we go. So, I guess the headline of the day is that the Spurs are going to rest Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus Aldridge, Pau Gasol, Danny Green, and Manu Ginobili. The last two are actually both nursing some quad injuries, which is kind of interesting that they both have that same pretty rare type of injury there. But, and Deontay Murray's not going to play either. So, you pretty much have a weird game here. In Dallas, Dallas looks to have all their players back, Dirk. Well, he's been back, but anyway, let's look at the spread. I don't know what to think about this game. -6 for the Mavs. I thought it'd be maybe a 3.5 for the Mavs or something like that. Money line, plus 200 for the Spurs, minus 240 for the Mavs. I don't know. That Spurs plus 200 is kind of tempting, but I think I'll just stay away from the game in general. When you don't know who's going to play, when you're dealing with people that this isn't the Spurs. This is not the Spurs we know and love, or know and hate, or know and don't care about. It's just a random fucking group of players that are used to playing with a really good group of players that are being coached by the same coach. So that's good, but I don't know who the fuck to pick in this one. If I could get a plus 300 or something for the Spurs, I think I'd take that. But the 200, it's just right there on the edge. I'm going to stay away from that motherfucker. All right, 7 o'clock, we have the Narlands Pelicans at the Denver motherfucking Nuggets. Denver, like I said, is a game and a half behind the Blazers. I think they need to win. Let's see. Yeah, I think they need to win all their games now, the remaining. I think they have 4 remaining. 3 remaining. 4 remaining. Yeah, they'll pretty much have to win all of them to get in. And let's see, what are they doing today? How's the team looking? honestly, this is this should be pretty relatively close, honestly. I think it wasn't terribly close when I looked at the spread earlier. But everybody seems to be playing. I'm not seeing any injury news here. Let's go ahead and pull up the wage. All right, what are we looking at? -6.5 for the Nuggets. That's getting smaller. It was 7 earlier, so some people are thinking like I'm thinking. The Nuggets are -275. The Pelicans +230. I'm going to stay away from this game, but the Pelicans +230. If that spreads back out and we can get like a 275 for the Pelicans victory, it's not impossible that the Pelicans could go in there and beat that fucking team. They're good. They have. I mean, with the Boogie, Anthony Davis, Drew Holiday combination, they could. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. They're good. They're very good. And it'll be interesting to see Boogie against Jokic there. I say look for that spread, see if we can get it to a +250 even or something like that, and then take a hit on that shit. My real worry though is, New Orleans having nothing to play for. They're only 3 games behind the Nuggets, so it's not like they're a fucking bad team in comparison. And honestly, people I think would have expected them to have a better record at this point too. So once they had that DeMarcus Cousins trade and shit. So I mean, this is not a terrible game. All right, and we move on. Minnesota just lost last night at Portland. Tonight they're at Utah. Utah is like a half game above the Clippers for the 4th spot, I believe. And I think that the Clips won the season series, so the Clips have the tiebreaker as far as I can remember. I think it's 3-1 Clips. Let's see if everybody's playing. Let's take a look at the injury news here. Doesn't look like anything significant is going to be affecting the game. I'm sure you guys can guess who I like in this one. Let's go ahead and push the spread button. We've got the Utah Jazz -9.5. Fucking A. That's huge. I don't like that big of a spread. And then they're a -470 and a +395 for the Wolves. Holy shit, that's moving. That's moving. I say that was a 400 when I looked at it earlier. So, I mean, I think that the Jazz are going to win the game, but I wait for that to maybe come back down to like a 430 or something like that. And if it doesn't ever, you can go ahead and take that. It's not bad. Spend $50 to get $10 or something. But, goddamn, it's really spreading out. Minnesota didn't look good, and the second night of back-to-backs, West Coast trip, just fuck. They're a young team. Their good players are young. I guess a 470 is not a terrible spread either. All right, let's move on. I believe we have 2 more games to talk about. Let me do the math here. We do have 2 more games to talk about. One of them, dope spot. We've got the Oklahoma City Thunder at the Phoenix motherfucking Suns. If Westbrook gets a triple-double, it would be his 42nd triple-double of the year, which would be one more than Oscar Robertson. Right now he's tied. He would be the most ever in a season. And I believe he needs like a couple assists to average a triple-double as well. Yeah, it doesn't really say, but it's like 3 or 4 or something like that. The Suns actually beat the Thunder in OKC. When was that? I can't remember, but they did it. It was true. So they've actually had success against the Thunder, but we all like, especially with nothing to play for. Of course, we like Oklahoma City. Let's take a look at the spread. And with so much to play for Russ, I expect a massive performance tonight for Russ. They are an 8.5-point favorite, which leads to a -410 on the money line. I love it. I take that -410. I think they're going to win the game. Actually, I don't love the 410 either, man. But, you got to do what you got to do. I don't see the Suns winning the game. So, defensively, the Thunder are pretty damn good. I think they'll probably be able to have some success against the smaller guys, the playmakers for Phoenix. All that being said, they lost at home to them, so I guess it could go just about either way. But if I had to pick it, especially tonight, I think Russ is going to shine like a motherfucker tonight. It's going to be a beautiful performance for Wes. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. It's on NBA TV. All right, the final game of the evening, my Lakers, winners of 2 straight. Fucking assholes. Take at home, hosting the Sacramento Kings, losers of a few. Man, the Lakers are now better than the fucking Suns. I saw their BPI is actually less than 50% now. chance to get a top 3 pick, which means that we'd have to give it away. Just a big fucking bunch of bullshit. God damn it. We need to get Paul George or something like that. But anyway, Sacramento has won 4 straight against the Lakers in the Staples Center. That's somewhat interesting. They won by 1 on February 14th. That was with Cousins, though. Cousins had 40 points. I remember that game. Let's see. D'Angelo Russell and Jordan Clarkson are listed as questionable. Brandon Ingram is probable. It looks like, so Luke Walton said that Ingram would play, but he's going to have his minutes restricted. Buddy Hield's looked good lately. I don't know. I actually kind of expected the Kings to win the game, but I think that the Lakers are favored. Kind of depends who plays. You know, if you don't have D'Angelo, or if you don't have Ingram, or if you don't have Jordan Clarkson, that's a lot of scoring. Yeah, Lakers are a 2-point favorite. So that actually isn't a ton of respect either. A minus 128. I say you stay away from both of those. Plus 108 for the Kings. That's not a lot of money either. Stay away from both of those, and you'll be alright. Now let's take a little recap here of what I told you to do before we get out of here. This is actually the longest daily wager I've ever had. Going on 26 and a half minutes. This is about as long as a regular episode of my show. But, what you gonna do? You guys deserve it. I think you guys deserve it. Oh, damn, looking at it right now, the Raptors are down to a minus 210 money line. That's fucking fantastic. I think there were 250 earlier when we just said it. Oh, my God. The Grizzlies are a minus 1,500 right now. Holy shit, that changed. Go ahead and slam the Knicks plus 975. As soon as I get off, I'm betting the Knicks minus... What in the fuck? The Jazz are now a 530, which puts the Wolves at a plus 435. Wow. How things change. Oklahoma City spread is 430 now, so holy shit. Things are moving quick, guys. But, so I guess, take that Oklahoma City money. Damn, Utah, 5-1 at home. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Stay away from that. Take the Knicks plus 975. Take the Rockets 800, the Cavs 900, and the Raptors 210. All right, we're going to do a daily wager. Last night's games actually... No, not. We're going to do a NBA Weekly here in a minute. Last night's games actually made me change my top 10. It'll be a pretty interesting one. We're going to be coming back here in about 20 minutes. Till then, go get your bets placed because there's some good ones going on right now. And I'll talk to you in a bit. I love you.